Students, I'm on page 36 and I'm going to demonstrate how to play the G chord and the D7 chord with the right hand. Okay, it should be very easy. Put your thumb on a G, okay, you're in G position, and practice playing a simple 5-finger exercise up and down and name the notes. G, A, B, C, D, and on the way back, D, C, B, A, G. Let's go again. G, A, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G. Very good. Use fingers 1 on G, 3 on B, and 5 on D for the G chord. Fingers 1, 3, 5. The notes G, B, D. So play all the 3 notes at the same time. Once again, if you have problems playing the 3 notes at the same time, play fingers 1 and 3 first, several times. Play fingers 1 and 5. Now more difficult. Play fingers 3 and 5. And add the thumb. 1, 3, 5. Alright, so that's it. You found GBD. That's your 1, the first chord in a G position. Now, how to play a D7 chord? Just keep your hand in the same position. Play the D with finger 5. Play C with finger 4. Play these 2 notes at the same time. And you're forming the second interval. Yeah, these are neighbor notes, C and D. Fingers 4 and 5. Okay. Now, what do you do with your thumb? You have to move it to the black note. Now, which of the 3 black notes? The F sharp. And what is the F sharp when you look at the 3 black notes? Aha, it's the one from the very left. When you see an F, the F sharp is above it to the right. Okay, so what you did with your thumb, you moved it to the black note. This is the very first black note of the 3 black note group. Okay, F sharp, finger 1, C, finger 4, D, finger 5. Play all 3 notes at the same time, many times until all of the fingers comply. Okay, if it's too difficult, play finger 1 and 5. Play fingers 1 and 4, that's F sharp and C. Okay, play fingers 4 and 5. Add the thumb on F sharp and play 4 times. Very good. Now let's turn the metronome and let's try to play all of the chords with metronome. Once again, quarter note equals 70. Listen. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find your position. Imagine how to play the G chord. Get fingers 1, 3, 5 ready and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if this exercise is difficult for some of you, just play G chord 4 times with metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now find the D7 chord, and whenever you're ready, start counting. 1, 2, ready, go. Play 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're done. Okay. Now I will play with metronome the exercise where it says play several times. That's in the middle of page 36. Find your G position. Start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, repeat this exercise several times because you will need it for the future songs, and your future is next week, okay? That's when you're going to use these chords. So you better learn the chords, how to play them with metronome right now, so that next week you're going to enjoy playing the exercises. 2 hands, and each hand will use these chords. So make it easier on yourself. Learn something simple first and then something more challenging. Now, your homework is to record the 2 exercises where it says block chords and broken chords at the bottom of page 36. First, you play in 3/4 time with the right hand because you have treble clef. And then you play the same chords with the left hand where it says at the very bottom bass clef, and both exercises are in 3/4 time. Okay, so how to play in 3/4 time? You start the metronome. First, you may want to practice these exercises without metronome just to see what notes you play, and I will demonstrate without metronome, but at the end of this video, I will definitely play with the metronome. Okay, first chord in 3/4 time, dotted, half note, 3 beats, is GBD. 1, 2, 3. Now break the chord, that means play each note separately. You start from the bottom, go to the top. G, B, D. Now block the chord which is D7. 1, 2, 3. Now play the broken chords. That means from the bottom to top, F sharp, C, D. Practice this exercise again. You have a repeat sign. You have to repeat. 1, 2, 3. G, B, D. 1, 2, 3. F sharp, C, D. Okay? Now let's learn the chords in the left hand. So you have the G chord and a D7 chord in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Break the chord, that means from the bottom to top. G, B, D. Block D7. 1, 2, 3. Now break it from the bottom to top. F sharp, C, D. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. G, B, D. Block. 1, 2, 3. F sharp, C, D, and you're done. Now the same as metronome. Do you see how many times I show you? Do you see how much I practice to show you how you need to practice? So please don't do any shortcuts. There are no shortcuts in music. You have to learn everything, and it's not going to take too much time, but you're going to spend much more time if you don't do these exercises, believe me. Okay, so 3/4 time. You're welcome to put both hands in G position, okay? And you will start with the right hand. Count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Left hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're done. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, let's play the same exercise. It's not mandatory, it's not required, but if you can't do it, please submit a video of this as well. Play 2 hands at the same time. So like exactly how you see G chord at the same time, G, B, D at the same time, left and right hand, then D7 chord at the same time, blocked, 2 hands, F sharp, C, D at the same time, 2 hands, and play it twice. Okay. Actually, you can slow down the metronome. For example, let's play hands together at 60. Listen. It's much slower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the pace. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the chords ready. Positions. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. G, B, 1, 2, 3. F sharp, C, D. 1, 2, 3. G, B, D. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and you're done. So once again, there are no requirements. I don't give any requirements of metronome marking, but to develop a steady beat, that is a requirement of the class. And if I continue seeing that you're not working on it, if you're not working with metronome, if you're not counting out loud, I will have to give you fewer points, yeah, because the goal of the class is for you to learn how to count, to play and count at the same time, to play with metronome, to listen to the steady beat, to develop the steady beat, okay? So I showed you many examples, so please work on it. And once again, submitting 2 hands, it's not mandatory, but it's mandatory for you to submit this exercise 2 hands with metronome and count out loud as you play. Well, thank you very much.